G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. It's been a week of a few videos, and if you're wondering why that is, check out number 278, but for now I am back into it and here now with something I haven't done in quite a while, and that is playing an internal Unknown Worlds playtest of a build, and this is one of the internal playtests, one of many internal playtests of build 185 before it was released to you all. No doubt you're all playing it right now, but still fun to bring you this because in this game we have both Brians, Max and Charlie, so two programmers, the lead programmer and the game director themselves playing in this game, and I did in fact I did a live commentary over the play that you see here, and I was nattering away for the 6 minutes or whatever that I recorded of this play test. And then I got to the end of it and I realized I hadn't even been recording myself. So that's highly embarrassing and annoying for me, but it means I get to watch it all again. And the big thing I want to talk about in this game is, in this video, is the lurk and its new spores, but we'll get to that soon. For now, just a little bit about these playtests. They are done frantically before any build is released. So for example, this morning, build 185, last night, I get confused with the time zones, but my morning and the nighttime, in the afternoon in the United States, there's the spores, by the way, starting up, and we'll get to that in a moment, but the Unknown Worlds was working towards releasing build 185 before the weekend, and that means they've got to get it into Valve before Steam stops accepting new updates for games for the weekend, and so that's why at these moments you get playtests in successive fashion, where playtests happen, some bugs are found, some bugs are fixed, and then another playtest happens. So this is probably, I don't know, I think this might have been the second last or the third last before release, but there's more lurk gas, and I think I'm going to evolve into a lurk now once I spawn. But enough talking about playtesting. Now onto the lurk, and the new lurk gas is seriously cool. I will evolve into lurk to actually show it to you, but the point is lurks now trail the gas out from behind them rather than dropping a spore cloud at a point in front of them. So instead of shooting spore clouds into areas, they now have to fly through areas and drop those spore clouds behind them. So I'll go ahead and evolve into lurk right now to have a play with this because I am loving it. I love this change, and I will elaborate on why when I actually do a bombing run on the Marine base in a moment. Otherwise the lurk is relatively unchanged. I didn't notice in my brief play, I only played lurk for a few minutes this morning, but I didn't notice any huge changes to the flight model, and I'm racking my brain now wondering whether there was a big change, but there's the gas effect happening. So very briefly there, just shooting the gas, and you can see it sort of pumps out of your I don't know what you'd call these things next to your head, but look at that. That is beautiful if you ask me. That is a trail of gas that you leave. And one of the first things I thought was, hey, maybe I can skywrite with this. We'll get to that later, but for now I'm going to try and find some Marines to gas. But what this means now is that the lurk has to fly through the area that it wants to deny. So the lurk is a great life form to deny Marines access to an area. And you used to be able to just sit there blasting gas into a room, but now you actually have to fly through like this. I'm going to fly through the Marine base, bombing as I go, following another lurk. Actually, Abraxas goes down to me, and I'm going to turn around and do it again. And to do all this damage, instead of just sitting off like a little camper, I've actually got to get in there, and that's what I'm going to do now. The volume of gas that you can put down with your allotted energy is quite high. Oh, getting stuck on a Marine there. I'm going to cop fire now. Managing to get out, but dumping a whole energy circle, energy reservoir worth of gas into that room, leaving it for the Marines to deal with. I think this is great for gameplay because it forces the lurk to get up close and personal with the Marines that it wants to kill. Previously, the lurk could just sit back, relax, and camp an area and just shoot gas. Check that out, doing a nice little S there. Now the lurk has to really get involved and get into the fight and actually engage the Marines up close, and I think that's very good. The Marines are the race that can engage at long range, and traditionally the aliens have been the race that cannot engage at long range, and instead they have bite, they have gore for the Unos. There's an S. I'm actually trying to do skywriting here with, I think that's Brian, that's Brian Alpha. Brian Chops, going by many names, and he's trying to skywrite with me there, and that is seriously cool. We should have a skywriting competition or something. But what was, I just totally lost my train of thought. Yes, that a lot of aliens have abilities that are melee abilities, and I think this new lurk ability brings the lurk closer to the rest of the alien race in that it has to get close to the Marines to do its damage. I think it's great for gameplay. It's going to mix it up. It's going to reduce camping. It's going to reduce frustration from Marines who just walk into an area and get gassed and can't understand why. And look at that. Here we go again. 2 lurks coming in, 1 going down to grenades. But look at all that gas. I think it looks really good. Get taken down there, but I think it does look really good. At first I was like, oh, what? Bring me back my old spore cloud. But the effect has really grown on me from watching it. It looks really good when it's combined a lot. And you might have noticed some text chat earlier where someone identified a bug. And if you'll notice, instantly Max and Charlie were gone. They were out of the game. And they realized that bug was in existence and it needed to be fixed, killing Brian there. And so they decided, right, we're going to get out of here and we're going to fix that bug. And that is what they do for us. Usually every Friday, but well, it's been every 2-week Friday, every fortnight lately, but that's what they do, trying to cut down the bugs that people find, internal playtesters find in these playtests before they start receiving bug reports from us in the community to fix other bugs. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Just a little demonstration of the lurk play in an internal playtest context. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you all soon for more NS2HD videos.